Okay, so now we're going to do the second part of this video with animation. Something else I want to show you on this one. Again, this is the presentation that I did in the first video. I had to recreate it because I had a computer glitch in between the two videos. So let me show you again how this works. We'll go into the slideshow view. There's nothing there, and as soon as I click, all of these things happen at the same time. Bullet 1, picture 1, then picture 2, then picture 3. And then it stops. I'm going to do something a little bit different continuing on, because you notice all of these came down from the bottom. Let me take it back and show you this again. Every one of these pictures comes down from the bottom. Well, you can change that too. You can decide which, you can bring pictures in from different angles. Let me show you how to do that. I'm going to go back to my animation pane. Make this full screen. I'm going to go back to my animation pane, and then I can just click on each of these. Again, here's the different objects in my animation pane. I can click on each of these, and then under Effect Options, I click this down arrow, and then click Effect Options. And then right now the direction is from bottom. I'm going to switch this up, and I'm going to make this one come in from the right. Okay. I'm going to click on this picture, and I'm going to make it come in from the bottom. Let's see, Effect Options. We'll make it come in from the bottom, so it's already coming in from the bottom, so I'm good there. I'm going to make this picture come in from the left. And then I'm going to make this picture come in from the top. The only thing I've done is just change the direction that things come in. So let me go take us back into slideshow view, and you see how this works again. Nothing there. First mouse click. You see things are coming in from different angles. Now this could get too busy. It just depends on your presentation, how you want this to work. Alright, so now let's continue on, and we'll go ahead and work on our second bullet. So I'm just going to create a second bullet. So I'm going to go down one and say bullet 2. Alright, so we're going to work on our second bullet. You'll see that, like, if you notice, it's like this happens sometimes, and I'm not really sure why it happens, but I just type bullet 2 and see how this has got a 2 beside it, and see how it also changed the order of this. That's kind of annoying, but I can fix that. So right now it's like what I want is bullet 1, and then I want all these pictures, and then I want bullet 2. So here's what you can do. I can just click on this one and just drag it down. Let's see, that didn't really work all that well. Let's try this again. Oh, wait a minute, they're both selected. There we go. Click on bullet 2 and then drag it down. So now everything's golden. Everything's the way it should be. Bullet 1 and all the pictures, and then on the second mouse click it's going to be bullet 2. So I've got bullet 2. Now I want to make these pictures go away. Now generally when I make something go out of a slide, I just let it fade away, just because I don't really want to draw a lot of attention that I don't know what this is. No. I don't want to draw a lot of attention that there's something going on, so I just kind of want it to fade away. So what I can do is I can click on this picture. I'm going to click on this picture here, and I'm going to add an animation. And remember that the red stars mean go away. So I'm just going to have this one fade. And you see that now there's a red star, picture 5. So this one is going to make things go away. And then I can do the same thing with this. Add animation, fade. This one, add animation, and then fade. Now I want all of these to happen at the same time that bullet 2 is coming in. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to click the down arrow next to each of these and say with previous, with previous, with previous. So, and I'll show you how this works in a minute. And you notice at the time, these little bars here, the time is really, really short because I don't want it to be a slow fade. I just want them to just subtly go away. So let's look at this slide now in slideshow view. I'm going to click the button, Click. Here comes everything from bullet 1. And then it stops. And then let's click and see what happens with bullet 2. See, bullet 2 just came in and those pictures just faded away. Okay, so now I'm going to make new pictures come in. These pictures, I know these pictures are just sitting here and they look like they're there, but by the time this bullet 2 stuff starts happening, these pictures will go away. So I'm just going to add 3 more pictures. Insert, because the reason they're going to go away is because we just made them go away over here. So I'm going to insert, picture, then I got to go to my thumb drive. And here's the folder with all my pictures in it. And I'm just going to add 3, I'll add beachy kind of pictures. I'll insert this one. I'm just going to put these at a different angle. And then insert picture. Resize them just like we did before. You also want to be careful that you're not covering up text when you do these pictures, because here's my text box. Here's the box that all the bullets are going to go in. So it's going to continue all the way to this dotted line. So we've got to be careful that my pictures aren't going to cover up text, because that can be kind of distracting. So I'm going to click insert, and let's go find one more picture. I don't know if I have another beachy picture, but we'll see. This is as close as I get. Insert. Okay, so I've got 3 new pictures. I know it looks like those other pictures are still there, but when this shows up, they won't be. They will have already gone away. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add animation to these 3 pictures. So I'm going to make, this is the picture that I want to come in first. And I'm just going to go ahead and do these animations the same way that we did before. I'm going to make this bullet come in from the right. I'm going to make this picture come in from the bottom. This picture come in. This picture is going to come in from the. Let's see. This picture comes in from the bottom. This picture is going to come in from the right, and this picture is going to come in from the left. So I'll click on this one. I'm just going to go to this bullet, and I'm going to affect options, and I'm going to make it come in from the right, which is, it's already there. Well, that's good. Alright, and then I'm going to click on this picture and I'm going to add animation. Go to my animations tab, add animation, and I'm going to make this thing fly in, and then I can go down here and do my effect options, and I can do these both at the same time now. So effect options, and I'm going to say this is coming in from the bottom, which is I'm okay with, and I'm going to make this one. I'm going to click on timing, and this is where I slow it down like we did before. I'm going to make it medium so it doesn't fly in really, really fast. And say OK. And I want this to happen with previous. So all of these things are going to happen at the same time. I want this to also happen at the same time. So start with previous. So again, all of this is going to happen on a second mouse click. I'm going to click on this picture, add animation, fly in, and then I'm going to say, I think I wanted this one to come in from the right, and then I want it to come in medium, and then this one, oh, I forgot one thing. I got to say, and I want this to happen after previous, because I want this picture and then this picture. Alright, and then I want this last picture, same thing. Add animation, fly in. I'm going to make it happen. Effect options is going to be from the left, and then I want it to be medium. Medium, and then after previous. Oops, okay. And then after previous. Alright, so we should have this thing done. at least for 2 bullets. And I know it looks like a big mess up here, but you'll see how this works in just a second. So I'll go into slideshow view. Nothing's here, but on the first mouse click we'll get bullet, and then the 3 pictures are going to come in one after the other. And then it's going to stop. Then, as soon as I click it again, these pictures are going to go away. The second bullet is going to come in, and the first picture for the second bullet is going to come in, and then the second picture, and then the third picture, and then it'll stop again. If all goes well. This is our testing. Click. Bullet and picture, then picture, then picture. So that's adding some animation to a slide. Let me show you one more thing, because I know I showed you this in class about how to add music. I don't know what this window is. It keeps popping up. All right, so I want to add a music to it. So I'm going to insert, and then I'm going to say audio. So if I want to insert audio, now I just got to go find it. I'm just going to go find the song, and again, it's going to be on my thumb drive in the same folder because that's where I created it. Now all this stuff is on my thumb drive. It's not on yours, by the way. I should have told you that, because you need to do this for your presentation. Let's see, where's fins? Fins. So I'm going to insert. And when you pop it in, you're going to see this little speaker here. It's this little speaker that shows up. And you don't need to keep that on your screen. You can actually drag that out of the way. And you see that it also pops it up here as far as animation goes. Well, actually, I want this thing to be the first thing that happens. So actually, I'm going to drag this thing all the way up to the top. And it kind of moves my bullets around, but I'm going to click the down arrow. I'm going to add some effect options. And I'm going to start it from the beginning. And I want it to play while the slide's going on. I want it to start with previous. So in other words, as soon as the slide starts, I want to start hearing this music. And I'm just going to play all the way. So I'll say, okay. So now, let's see if this works. I don't know if you all can hear that. Turn it up a little bit. Okay, so again, the music's playing. Now let me click on make the slide work. But sometimes you have to check it because sometimes it'll want to stop as soon as you do your first mouse click. So there, the first bullet worked, and then the second bullet worked. And then we're done. Alright, that's how to add animation to a PowerPoint presentation. You'll have a good one.